Hey, what's going on, guys? So this is part 4, I believe, of my fire making series, and today I am going to be setting some more some more newspaper on fire with my ferrocerium rod. Today is a little bit more windy than the first video, although I was hoping to wait till it gets a little bit more windy. But I just decided to do it today because, you know, why not? I was getting tired of just sitting around all day. So I'm going to change up the camera angles like every single video in this series, and yeah, we're going to get into it, man. Alright guys, so like every time, I have got 2 smaller pieces and 1 larger piece. Then we're going to set those on fire. So I'm going to get one of the small pieces and put them up big in my pocket. We're going to set up the ferrocerium rod. Boom. The striker that has 4 different points of contact, so you don't have to sharpen it as often. And yeah, let's do this. So yeah, I was just sitting around all day and I thought I wanted to make a video, and why not make a fire video? You know, I've always been a bit of a pyromaniac. You can hear the sirens in the background. But yeah, I've always been a bit of a pyromaniac, and this just allows me to make fires in a controlled and maybe not safe. I don't know if this is considered safe, but it just allows me to have a reason to make fire other than just to make fire sort of thing. Alright, so whoops. My first attempt of the day, the wind's picking up a little bit, which makes this whole video kind of good for the reason that I'm already. Now, since it is a little bit windier today, as I'm sure you can guess, that means it's a bit more chilly. And like during this week, it should be on Wednesday, it should arrive. But I did get a reusable hand warmer thing. It's really cool. It's got like a gel that you press the little metal thing, and like it turns into like this really dense like material. I think it's super cool, but you know, I'll be excited to do a review and a video on that. Right, so all the embers are extinguished, and I'm gonna roll this up in the next fire bundle to get, first of all, a bigger fire, but also so I don't have to waste any. But yeah, I love this. I don't know if you've seen my video, I believe it was Saturday I filmed it. It could be Friday or Saturday. It should be my last video that I filmed on this channel. But I did a video where I showed you some stuff I bought from the surplus store, and I'm still very excited to use that. I'm just waiting for the fuel for it to come. The fuel is called like If You Care fuel, and that company in general does like environmentally friendly stuff, you know. So it's not made of, so the blocks aren't made of like hexamine, or it hasn't got ethanol or alcohol in it. It's made of wood and olive oil, which is very natural, you know, very natural burning. So as I say with most of these videos, the trick mostly is to push down hard when you're doing it. That's how you get more sparks, and that's how you get bigger sparks. there is an ember on it. Come on, turn it into fire for me. Oh, there we go. As you guys can kind of see, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is more windy today. Nope. All right. The stuff I got from the surplus store is a mess tin, a foldable stove, and a cutlery set that like folds together, so it's all in one piece. So that's pretty exciting, at least to me. You know, I find that stuff exciting. So now we are doing the largest piece of paper. Which arguably, that's probably what many of you guys are here for, the larger pieces of whatever I'm burning. Just get all the extra scraps of paper, put that in there. Now that I've sort of got the technique, I'm not shredding up my finger as much, which is, you know, pretty nice. Alright, so, last piece of paper to burn. I reckon I've gotten pretty good at this. I just jinxed myself. This is going to take like 5 minutes to light now. I told you guys, see, once you say that everything's going well, that's when nothing goes well. Oh, now we're getting some good sparks of this. Hang on a minute, let me get more surface area to rest it on. We're almost there. I can see the ember. Some people say that when there's a light wind, it makes it a little bit easier to light this stuff, just because it has some oxygen. There we go. Just because it has lots of oxygen. Oh yeah, that's nice. That was probably the biggest Ferrocene fire I made to date. One thing I am planning on doing, actually, well, just while I let these embers burn down, I'll talk about it. I do plan on basically, I have these planks of pine wood. They're about this long, you know, they're quite thin. What I plan on doing, I bought them because I wanted to get into wood engraving. But the wood engraving, I mean it worked, but it didn't really work out. Like I didn't get as good as it as I was hoping to get. So now I've just got these couple of pieces of pine in my wood. So what I was planning on doing was cutting them into thin sticks, not matchsticks thin, but you know, like thin, like about as thick as this rod. You know, like little sticks. And I was planning on doing like a larger base of bricks and making like an actual like little campfire, you know, like a mini version, so I could learn how to like maintain a fire, you know, because that's pretty important too. I don't think enough people concentrate on that. Like all people think is like, okay, I got some tissue to burn, or I got some paper to burn. Like, I know, not necessarily. You still have to know how to maintain a fire. You still have to learn how to, like I said, just maintain a fire. You know, you have to learn how to feed it, you have to learn how to get all that good stuff. Alright, I'm just unfolding this so I can burn it again. And then once I get it started, I'll chuck this little extra piece in there as well. Ooh, my hands stink of ash now. Alright. Actually, just put on one of the solid pieces of... There we go. Very nice. Last little fire for the video. Very nice. Yeah, today I'm not sure if I'm going to do it, but I was planning on hitting the gym. I'm not sure if I'll do that just because it is getting a little bit later than I was hoping like to go. But yeah, now the end of my ferrocerium rod's all charred up, you know, because it's been in the fire. Which I mean, I say this every video, but like when you have a ferrocerium rod, don't be afraid to, like, if you have a smaller fire like that, don't be afraid to sort of tend to it with the ferro rods. Ferrocerium in stick form doesn't burn, doesn't combust, at least nearly as easily as the shavings do. You know, you guys saw the shavings, how they, you know, that spark is shavings of ferrocerium. Which, you know, I mean, I find it pretty cool. Let me just get all the gook off it so I can you guys see that? Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, my next fire making video should be on paper, notebook paper. That's the third level to this. Then I'm going to start doing leaves and all that good stuff. Can you guys see him? Let me just tighten up my tripod. So yeah, I enjoyed making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Like I was saying, the next video about the fire making should be notebook paper. I'm going to be trying to set that on fire. In terms of what I said about the pine wood, like cutting into little pieces and doing like a mini campfire, that's really going to be like after I start doing notebook paper, you know, like that's not going to be for a couple of weeks or so. I'm also going to be doing a video, not for the fire making series, but for my channel in general. I'm going to be doing videos on that cooking stuff I told you about, the mess tin and the foldable stove and all that stuff. But then I'm also going to be doing videos on that hand warmer, because the hand warmer, I'm going to be looking at it from a survivalist's point of view, you know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing videos on those. Like I was saying, the fire starter I bought is a completely the fire fuel for the camp stove is completely natural. It's literally, like I said, like a wood pulp or wood shavings, wood chips, that type of thing, mixed with olive oil, which I think is going to have like kind of like, I don't know why, I think it's going to have like a candle effect when it burns, because like, if you think about it, the oil is kind of like the wax, and then the wood is kind of like the wick in a way. So plus wood wicks do exist, you know. They're not like a unknown thing. Lots of natural candle companies use wooden wicks. So yeah, I look forward to doing some stuff with that and talking about it and stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Remember to like, subscribe. I'll see you later. Stay safe out there while surviving, and peace out, guys.